Hello, gang. Jambo Comics. Welcome to my 200th video. That's right, we've been doing it for 200 videos. And if you have sat through all 200 of them, give yourself a pat on the back. I really appreciate everyone being here. Just got a few great things to show you today, some stuff I picked up. But first, I had someone ask me not long ago, did Jack Cayman ever do Jumbo Comics covers? He is credited with this one here. This is number 126. 126. And old Jack was credited with that one. And also credited with this one. This is number 129. So, another beautiful Jack Cayman cover. He worked in the Edgar studios for Fiction House, who did most of the artwork and things for Jumbo Comics. And Edgar Studios had like a collection of great artists that worked in this studio. And Jack Cayman was one of them, along with also Matt Baker and several other guys. Maurice Whitman came later. But there's been a lot of great people that have done artwork on Jumbo Comics. But yeah, you'll see some more of that later. But just wanted to put that out there for all you Jack Cayman fans. So anyway, we'll get started. I've been picking up some weird stuff this last few weeks. Like, I got me one of these. This is an Overstreet Price Guide. This is number 5. From 1975, and it is the 100th anniversary of Edgar Rice Burrows. It has Tarzan on the cover there. It kind of goes with the jungle theme we're having today. So just a really cool old price guide. And if we could all go back to 1975 and buy our comics back then, we would all be rich and sell them today. We'd be fantastically wealthy. But yeah, they're just really cool. Now this one was the last issue that did not have color photos inside of it. This had all black and white pictures of the covers and stuff inside of it. So comic book price guide number 5, Overstreet. So I just thought that was really cool, really fun to look at those old prices and stuff. And like I say, I went out of state for my work, and I stopped into a shop and found me a Savage Sword of Conan for $5. Number 31. Just couldn't pass that up. $5. I'll take it. Great reading. Great art inside these. Always fun to read. And I picked me up a better copy of Conan number 22. You put that over there. Conan number 22, great Barry Smith cover. And this is an upgrade from the one I already have, so I was glad to get it. Had a date stamp there on the top of, over top the horse there. So, but just a great cover. Barry Smith, what a fantastic run that was. And likewise, I upgraded this one too. This is for my Champions run. This is number 7, and this is the first appearance, I believe, of the Griffin. So very cool. And I think maybe the first appearance of Dark Star. I think she was in this one also. So some cool old Bronze Age action. Champions number 7. Very cool. And I did not have this one. I don't know why, but I did not. Astonishing Tales number 9. And just some great jungle action there with Kazar, or Kazar, ever how you pronounce it. Zabu attacking him there, being controlled by the Queen of the Lizard Man. So, yeah, some great stuff in there. These were great. I loved the double issues when it had Doctor Doom in there also, but these were still good with Kazar, so very cool. Number 9. Great Bronze Age. And speaking of Doctor Doom and Astonishing Tales, here's a number 1. And I got this because it was an upgrade for the one I had. The one I had a few ticks along the spine there, and I think a couple of creases down at the bottom right corner. And this one was in pretty nice shape, actually. So I was happy with that. And like I said, it had Khazar stories, him fighting Craven there, and Doctor Doom, and the great Wally Wood doing the artwork on this one. So glad to show that and have that. And I picked up a Beneath the Planet of the Apes because I did not have this. This is the only, I think the only Planet of the Apes comics that Gold Key did. But now, this was from the second movie, actually, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, is what it was based on. So I don't know why we didn't get the first one. But anyway, yeah, this one came with a poster inside, which this one did not have. Ape protest poster. So it did not have the poster. I was really sad about that. But still glad to get that book. So I did not have one. And we've been doing some more upgrading. I got to upgrade on my Frankenstein monster number 8. And this one was just in better shape. Like I said about the other books, my one I have has ticks on the spine and some creases and stuff. So always glad to get an upgrade. And yeah, just great stuff in these. John Buscema on the artwork. So very cool. Number 8, Bronze Age. You can't, these are just great stories. If you haven't read them, you need to read them. Good stuff. All right. And I got me one of these. I had let mine get away. Did not have one, so I was glad to pick that up. Thor 337, first appearance of Better A. Bill, Walt Simonson when he started his run. Great stuff there. What a fantastic story, and just great art. I enjoyed this little run he had on Thor. Kind of revitalized it and brought it back to life, so it was really cool to see that and have that and be able to read that again. And glad to have one again in the collection. So 337, the Mighty Thor. It's probably fine, very fine, something like that. 7.5, maybe 8.0. But that's fine. That's okay. Good issue. All right. And we got some Fox Jungle action here with Rula. This is number 27. This is the last issue of Rula, the Jungle Goddess. And I don't know why it ended. It was a great run. Great stuff. I love these Rula. You can see there's some bondage down there, and Rula trying to save the girl. And yeah, just fantastic, man. I think this is a Joe Doolan cover by the looks of it. And it had some great Matt Baker artwork on the inside and just some fantastic reading. And some jungle goodness. Rula number 27. Fox Publications from 1949. So very cool. Anytime I can find the old Rula, I will grab them. That's a good deal. Got that for, I think, around $100. So glad to grab that. And I picked up a Jungle Pulp while I was at it. Jungle Stories, just some great Jungle Pulp action. And these don't have Kangor, they have Kygor. Kanga, not Kanga, but Kygor. So I guess that's how you pronounce it. How I pronounced it anyway. The Jungle Lord. And yeah, it was just great jungle stories inside. Great pulp. And a lot of fun reading there. And I was digging that cover too. Pretty cool. The ape said that the treehouse wasn't big enough for both of them, so he tossed her out. But yeah, it's just a great pulp from 1950. Yes, this was a later pulp from 1950. Fiction House goodness. when Fiction House got their start doing pulps, and if they all had fantastic covers like that, I could see why they were doing it so long. And I picked this up. This is strictly a cover buy because I haven't been buying this every one of this title, but I just couldn't resist this cover with the great Irish Macaulay as Sheena there on the cover. This is from Moonstone. I'm guessing this is before Dynamite had the rights to Sheena, and just a great photo cover of Irish Macaulay. Fantastic. I mean, the insides were terrible, but that cover kind of makes up for it. Irish Macaulay is Sheena, the statuesque blonde Irish Macaulay. Fantastic. Glad to grab that up. And I picked that up online. I think I gave like $7 for it. $6, something like that. So not too bad. Just a great cover. And it was, like I said, it's strictly a cover buy that I was glad to get. Finally, guys, one for the old collection, and a book I've been looking for a while, from 1943, and I was just glad to grab this one. Number 58, Jumbo Comics, with the great Art Soft doing the cover work there, and just some great Sheena action inside. Love that cover, man. I think Art Soft does Sheena just as good or maybe better than anybody. And I love the two-piece outfit that he gave her, too. Because originally, back in the day, this is a replica of Jumbo Comics #1, but back in 1938, her costume was a two-piece like that. So over the years, it's kind of changed, and she got the kind of one-piece, as you can see in this one, the one-piece leopard bikini. It has the extra parts there, but yeah, just a great cover. Love the skull down here, her fighting off the vultures with the bow and arrow. Fantastic. Art Soft just killing it there. 1943. It was in pretty good shape. The staple was pulled, the cover was loose, and one of the interior pages was kind of miswrapped or misstapled, but inside the pages were nice, other than that one being misstapled or something, the first page, the first wrap. Other than that, everything was great, and it was fantastic. The cover is in really good shape, other than the staple pull, and man, that was just awesome. Glad to grab that from 1943, and I'll mark that one off the old list. And we are getting that much closer to finishing up our run. And that is it, guys. That is the haul. I'm glad you stopped by. Hit that thumbs up for me if you would. Leave old Jambo a comment. I'll get back with you guys. And, you know, as the beautiful Irish Macaulay says, why, she says, subscribe. Thank you, guys. Appreciate your time.